Hey, welcome back to Rusty Judgment. Today, we're building a building pad. This is going on Rusty Judgment.
Yeah.
So we got a 40 by 80 pole shed behind our house, and we're planning on moving it to this vicinity, which means nothing to you right now because it's dark. They're building berms on the backside of our property in the field, and so they're got a bunch of clay exposed, which you saw in my last video. So while they're doing that, we're gonna take a bunch of trees out.
Yeah, I think so.
Are you still good with that?
Yep, I'm good. It's a pretty big hole right here. Can't really tell on video, but it's pretty good size.
Yeah, but we got to scrape all the black dirt off the top of here and bring in fill anyway.
Oh, okay.
So
Got it.
that's the idea behind doing this right now, is they're doing the berms right now still, so they're shaving dirt off our land anyway. So let's get the trees out of the way, scrape all the black dirt off, and then we can get the clay brought in, build the pad.
This looks like fun. Are you having fun?
Oh yeah. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Well, when I pushed the first couple trees over and the root came with it, I was like, win-win, because otherwise I got to dig all these roots out. So
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. All these trees were unhealthy. That's why.
Oh, they were all growing like this.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there wasn't any salvaging them. So.
No, it's they grew together too closely, and they were never like
Yeah.
trimmed and taken care of. So, like, they're all gonna eventually fall at some point anyway. So.
And we have planted like 300 trees, so we're doing pretty good.
I think we've planted like 425.
All right.
And we're gonna plant more next year again.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, we have definitely probably put like 20 to 1 for the trees we've taken down back in the ground. So
Yep.
does it look like my new shop we're standing in right now?
You have good vision, Tom. Good vision. Holy cow. I don't know if that went quite the direction Tom wanted it, but I guess it'll work. right? It's going
I
the
heard
wrong
some
way.
cracking and I was like, I think I got too close to that little one back there.
Yeah, this one gave you a run for your money though, huh?
Yeah, this one, I mean, that's a big old rip ball that came out of there.
Well, and this was probably one of the few healthy trees in this row.
This was probably the one of like 2 healthy trees out of 10, maybe 15.
Yeah.
So.
But you got it.
Got it. I'm gonna clean these up. I'll leave the rest of those. We'll cut those down tomorrow, and then I'll dig the roots out. But
yeah,
I just want to get these drug away out into the field so they can chop them up tomorrow, and then get the rest of these out of here.
Then our neighbor that burns wood's gonna come and cut them up and take them away.
Yep.
So awesome. That was cool.
All right. Thanks. All right, it's Friday and it's kind of crazy out here. We got dump trucks what is that again? Side dumps again. We got a whole slew of people up on the hill over there. I'm running dump truck. I got my little man with me. We got the neighbor picking up trees, and my father-in-law is out there working on our pad for the building where the building is going to get moved to. I started it. And he's, 10 times better at all that than I am. So he's working on that too. And then there's guys on the back picking up all the trees from the hillside they knocked down. Uncle Eric is fixing the D4 dozer. It blew a hydraulic line. He's replacing the line. But we're gonna go get filled up with dirt. And hold on, missed a shift. The next load we take is going to be up to our place to start working on the pad for the building. All right, here we are, the first load getting dumped onto where our new pad's going to go. I think he knows we're here. I need to dump this into that hole right there. Right there was a tree stump we gotta dump into. So here's gonna be where the building's gonna get moved to. Alright, I gotta set you guys down here. Alright, I'm gonna go in there and hurry this thing along. Alright, I am sitting on what is-ish my new building pad. It's not been graded out yet. It's kind of just been roughly laid out. We got to grade it, slope it, make it flat, pack it. But right now what we're doing is my neighbor's headed over here. He's the guy who burns wood for heat. He took most of all the logs of the trees that were sitting currently where I'm at. We've got one more tree to take down. It's a really big maple. And the reason we're dropping this tree is it leans over our office building. And we would really like that it didn't ever fall on our building. So we're gonna I'm gonna climb the tree, tie a cable to it, hook the cable to the loader, pull back on it, and then he's gonna cut it, and I'm gonna pull it over with the loader. So I will spin you around and show you the tree we're talking about. All right, so I'm driving off my pad. Oh, to the ground, that was graceful. Graceful too. That's the tree that's gonna go right there, because it's never gonna grow straight away, and it's leaning over the building, and this tree is gonna be between, like, the building will end here, so this is basically just gonna be driveway from driving in to get into the shed. So this will need to go eventually anyway, so we'll get rid of it now. Well, we want as much distance between us and between the loader and the tree as possible.
Yeah.
So, my father-in-law's cool, but he would not like it if I crushed his loader. So, we're gonna get some more length here. Get this thing out into the field. All right, I'm gonna go back this up and put tension on all these. All right, I am just gonna back up and test, make sure we got all of our straps. So we got straps, chains, and cables. Try and get me far enough away from this tree. I just want to make sure everything's connected right. Make sure we get tension on here. We don't want to drop it on a loader, and we also don't want it to drop on my water spigot there or the building. Oh yeah, I think we got plenty of length here. I'm gonna lock the brake, see how tight he thinks we need to put this. So we just need to make sure that Tom does not pull too hard on the loader,
Okay.
because I could break the chains, the straps, probably not a cable, but I could break everything else with the loader if I pull too hard.
Okay.
So I just got a little bit of tension on it right now. He's gonna cut a wedge, and then I'll gently pull back a little more. But the key is gonna be to not get worried that it's gonna land on the building and pull too hard.
Great.
Because then if it breaks, it will definitely land on the building.
Okay.
So yippity skippity. I'm not gonna lie, I'm extremely worried right now and nervous.
That's how they did it, the old school.
Did that make
that'll
you?
work?
Did you make you nervous when it started swaying a little bit there?
Oh god, I was nervous the whole time. Yeah, and I had my left foot like as hard on the brake as I could. But please just, I mean, because you could like just creep forward a little bit and not really notice. I was like, man,
Any forward would have been a
like,
disaster.
just hold that brake down.
Well, it worked.
Yeah, it was going really well. I knew you could do it, Tom.
You did all, that was like 5.5 minutes of cutting.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it was wild.
That's a big tree. You don't realize how big they are until you start chopping them down. Yeah.
All right, all the trees are down. The clay's all been brought in for the building pad. Now all we got to do is pack it, laser level it, build a driveway. We're probably gonna have to put a tile line in because this area usually gets pretty wet between where the two buildings will be. And then get moving a shed. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.